Brandon, every time we meet up, we talk about the energy transition accelerating. We have the Inflation Reduction Act here in the US.
Yep.
What's the impact of that?
Yeah, look, I think it's an exciting piece of legislation. It's bipartisan, which I think is certainly a good thing. And I think there's a couple of things that come out of it. One, it stimulates change. And whether that's just in the US or also now Europe is going to offer, kind of their counter to the IRA. And so either way, it stimulates change. The other thing is it pushes technology forward. And so as a technology company, it's going to drive innovation because now there's more incentive, or the carrot is out there for that technology to accelerate, localize manufacturing, all these sort of things. And so I'm super excited about what it can do on the technology side and the speed that I hope it pushes it forward faster.
Now, the other thing when we met at ADIPEC and whatever was about energy security. Now, the US's role in energy security is another hot topic this week.
Yeah, I mean, I think, look at LNG, right? Look what's happening with LNG, the amount of projects that are now going forward. ABB is involved in like all kinds of things that are happening, and the projects are now materializing and going, and that gas is helping provide that energy security that's much needed in places like Europe. And so I think the US plays a critical role, not only with LNG, but also with the IRA and what may spin out of that, and some of these emerging technologies, whether it's sustainable aviation fuels, biofuels, hydrogen, whatever it may be. Let's see how fast some of those things can come online and have an impact.
Now, this is what we're here on the third day of CERAWeek. Your own personal, chatting to folks, wandering around, any takeaways?
Yeah, I mean, the first takeaway for me that hopefully the conversation changes to net additions. More and more energy is going to be needed and going to be consumed. So hopefully we can kind of get out of the conversation of we're going to go from this many 100 million barrels a day to a lot less, right? It's going to increase. And so the whole thing for ABB is net additions with less emissions. And so I think that's been a theme a little bit. The other theme I'd say is carbon capture. Huge discussions, every panel it sounds like carbon capture, and so that becoming a real force in the industry is something I'm looking forward to. And ABB, we invested with PACE CCS, digital twin, simulation, end-to-end across carbon capture for us to be able to truly automate, simulate, and digitalize the whole environment across the spectrum. And so we're super excited about that investment, the partnership with PACE CCS, and kind of trying to push this carbon capture forward.
Well, certainly the whole carbon capture is a huge topic.
Huge topic, yeah.
Hydrogen.
Hydrogen, always, yeah.
I don't think it's ever going to slow down. So.
Yeah, no, and it's fantastic to always see at these key events. I mean, I think CERAWeek has been a great thing for us in ABB. Huge presence here, and so always a pleasure to chat with you.
Hey, good stuff. Till the next time.
Yeah, see you.